If you love planners, we are officially entering the dangerous part of the year. New layouts, new sizes, new covers, new colors, new paper, new launches. And suddenly every planner starts looking like it might be the one. I am absolutely susceptible to this. I love planners. I love looking at new systems. I love productivity. I love the paper. I love the pens. I love imagining what I could use a new layout for. And planner season can make something feel completely essential approximately 5 minutes after I learned that it existed. So this year, before I buy another 2027 planner, I'm making every planner answer 5 questions because I don't want another planner simply because it is beautiful or new. It has to earn a job. And if you are looking at 2027 planners right now too, I want to invite you to ask these questions before you open your wallet. First, what is the planner's actual job? This is my first question now. Not do I like it? Not is it beautiful? Not do I want to try the paper? Those are perfectly valid reasons to be interested in something. But before I buy it, I want to know what job is this planner going to perform in my actual life? Is this my everyday planner, my financial planner, my project planner, my content planner, my health or wellness planner, my journal, my memory keeper, my travel planner? What exactly does it do? Because if I cannot give the planner a specific job, there's a very good chance I am buying a possibility rather than a tool. This is something I'm really trying to change in my own planner system. I've had planners and journals for years, decades actually, and I don't necessarily mind having more than one planner. But if I have several, I want each one to have a different reason for being there. I don't need every planner to do everything, but I do need it to do something specific. Second, does the format fit how I actually plan? This sounds obvious. And yet planner season can make us very optimistic about becoming completely different people. Maybe the layout is gorgeous. Maybe someone else makes beautiful spreads in it. Maybe the marketing photos make it look incredible. But do I actually plan this way? Do I like vertical weeks, horizontal weeks? Daily pages, weekly overview. Lots of note space, very little note space. Do I need time blocking? Do I need portability? Do I write a lot? Do I barely write anything? The planner should support the way I naturally think and work. It shouldn't require me to perform an entirely new personality every January. For example, Sterling Ink just revealed changes to the 2027 core planner, including another layout option and additional sizes. And this is exactly the kind of announcement that gets my brain thinking, oh, maybe this size, maybe this layout. But the better question is not simply, is this new? It's, does this actually fit the way I plan? Question 3 is, will this planner realistically fit into my life? Because I have owned planners that were lovely in theory and somehow never made it into my everyday routine. Maybe it was too heavy, maybe it was too large, maybe it lived beautifully on a desk, but I needed something portable. Maybe I like the idea of the layout more than I actually liked writing in it. So now I try to picture the planner after planner season. Not launch day, not the beautiful unboxing, not January 1st. I mean a random Tuesday in March. Where is it? Am I carrying it? Am I opening it? Does it sit beside me while I work? Do I actually know when I would reach for it? Because buying the planner is the exciting part. Using the planner on an ordinary Wednesday 3 months later is where you find out whether it actually earned its job. Fourth, what do I already own that does the same thing? This one saves me from myself. Before I order something new, I want to look at what I already own. Do I already have a planner that does almost exactly the same thing? Do I have an unused notebook that could perform this job? Do I already have this size, this layout, this purpose? And if the answer is yes, then the new planner has to explain why it is replacing the old one. Not because the cover is prettier, not because it just launched. What is actually different? I have planners in my house that still have completely usable life left. So one of the things I want to do this year is test some ideas in what I already own before I spend money proving the exact same idea in a brand new planner. Sometimes the best planner purchase is realizing that you already own the experiment. Fifth, would I still want this if it weren't planner season? Would I want it without the hype? This is probably the most uncomfortable question. If this planner had quietly appeared in April, would I still want it? If nobody were doing launch videos, would I still be thinking about it? If there weren't countdowns and reveals and limited colors and everyone showing what they were ordering, would this still solve a real problem for me? Because planner season is fun. I genuinely enjoy it. But excitement and usefulness are not automatically the same thing. I'm allowed to buy something because it brings me joy. I just want to know that's what I'm doing. I don't want to convince myself that every beautiful planner is solving a problem that I didn't have until the launch video told me I had one. The planner has to earn its job. So this is really the philosophy I'm taking into 2027 planner season. Every planner in my lineup needs a reason to be there. It doesn't have to be minimal. It doesn't have to be boring. I'm still enjoying the beautiful covers and paper and new releases, but I want to be able to say this planner has this job. This layout fits the way I actually think. I will genuinely use it. It isn't unnecessarily duplicating something I already own. And I would still want it even after the launch day excitement settles down. That makes the decision much clearer. So here's my practical challenge for you. So before you order another planner for 2027, ask yourself these 5 questions. What is its job? Does the layout fit how I actually plan? Will I genuinely use and carry it? What do I already own that does the same thing? And will I still want it if it weren't planner season? You don't need to talk yourself out of buying everything. That isn't the point. The point is to make the purchase intentional, because the best planner isn't necessarily the newest one, or the prettiest one, or the one everybody else is ordering. The best planner is the one that actually supports the life you're trying to live. And I'm going to be using these exact questions on myself as more of 2027 releases come out. So as we get further into Sterling Ink, Hobonichi, the rest of planner season, I'll show you what actually makes my shortlist and what doesn't. But I want to know, what planner are you considering for 2027? And what job would it have in your life? And if you cannot answer the second half of that sentence yet, maybe don't hit checkout just yet.